Howdy, Possum Patty here, and this is my Harry Potter journal that I started for Halloween, but I'm doing some other journaling in it also. I have an idea to do a page from an old picture that I found with a skeleton on it. So I'm just looking for a very large white page to cover up, and I think I'll use this one. Nope, I think I'll use the back of this one. And I cut a piece of Dollar Tree paper bag to size to fit on the page. And I ripped it. I kind of ripped it. I didn't cut it. I like this jaggedy edge, and you can get that jaggedy edge with some, the cutter lid from any saran wrap or aluminum foil, whatever. And it just leaves a really nice little jaggedy edge. So I used that to cut it down to size. And I have this page from it's like a penny saver newspaper, and it's advertising a haunted fairground, but I love the skeleton with the angel wings. So I wanted to put that in there. I have a skeleton picture to go with it. So this is going to be like a memory page. And this is a picture of me and my son when he was only a few months old. And we are standing next to a full body x-ray of a woman. You can see her bracelets. You can see her high heels. And I'm sure she really got blasted with some x-rays when they took that one. This is my stepdaughter Heather down in the corner. And this is at Yale University when I worked there. And this was a room that we set up for the freshman biology students to do a little exercise. They had to go around to the exhibits and answer questions. But I like the large x-ray there, and I thought the skeleton and the skeleton x-ray would go really nice on this page. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be doing yet, except I'm probably going to have to Mod Podge or matte medium down that newspaper to the brown paper bag. I didn't want to put it on white. I wanted to darken it up a little bit. I have this little felt skeleton from the Dollar Tree that might go somewhere. Not sure yet. So I'm going to rip this page down to the same size as the paper bag. And then I'm going to use the matte medium to attach it. I'm just trying to place, the picture to see where I want to go. I'm doing a little voiceover right now because I got up before everyone else this morning and everybody was sleeping. My son was over, my daughter-in-law for the holiday. And I thought I'd just come in here and record this, but not say anything because I didn't want to wake anybody up.
So now the matte medium is dry, and I glued the page down into the book. And I was thinking of putting some paint or something on here, but I kind of like the way it looks. So maybe I'll just put a little of this in the background. Where's my picture? Oh, here's my picture. And just leave all this on here. I mean, after all, it is a junk journal. And just like put some netting on there. Glue all that down. Or put some netting over the picture. Under the picture. I think I'm just going to cut a little piece and put a little bit under the picture, and I don't know if I'm going to add anything else. I don't know. Sometimes I do something and it's like I kind of like it just like that. Now, do I want to bunch this up a little? I think I do. So maybe about that much. Cut it there. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention to the camera. I just put some Fabri-Tac down on the page. I bunched up the netting. And I put a little glue on the back of the picture. And now I'm just trying to hold it down for a second. And I'm probably going to trim this a little bit here. Leave the way it is on the bottom. But I want to make sure this is as flat as it's going to be. So I'm just going to hold this for a couple minutes and I'll be back. I'm going to try and cut this with these old pinking shears. I want it kind of jaggedy. Still trying to get this to stay down though. Okay, I globbed a bunch of glue in the corner here. And that gave me an idea. And I have to go get it, so hold on. I wonder how shmooing this purple glitter glue onto this netting would dry. That might be interesting. Since I already have glue all over it, I could try this. Let's see, should I use my finger tools for this? Now this has been open a while, so it's kind of glumpy anyway. And this is going to take a while to dry. So I don't know if I can do another page right away or yet or not. But see down here where I have all this glunky glue, because I was really trying to get this netting to stay down. I'm going to try and cover up that with some of this glue, being careful not to glue it to everything else. It's a big blob right there. Kind of a macabre page. And I think this purple on the black netting is going to give it just a little bit of something. I think that might be okay. We get some more. Roll up my sleeve a little bit. I hope that looks good when it's dry. Get a little bit more out here. Sorry, I gotta go to the side here, try to squeeze it out. Okay, now I'm thinking, see, one idea leads to the next. A little tiny ruffle across the top. Just to kind of match what's going on down here. And I thought I had this glued down, but it's not sticking. Why this is not staying down. I might have to put some more Fabri-Tac in there. A little bit more. I'm putting a little bit on the picture around the edges. I gotta wipe my hands. Stand by. I took a long thin piece over to the sewing machine and just kind of ruffled it up a little bit. And I put some Fabri-Tac down on the page. And I am just going to glue this down. Doesn't have to be straight. The end, I think I'm going to fold that over a little bit, glue it down like that. This is far from even, but that's okay. I didn't want it to be too even. Okay, I think the glitter glue's still wet. Takes a long time to dry. Okay. There. Now, I hope that's enough to hold it down. I'm going to shmoo some of this on there. Getting it out of the jar. And just going to go like this. Using my finger tool. Get some more. I like this. This is this Walmart Creatology? Or is this? I don't know. Creatology Walmart or Michael's? You look how blobby it is, so thick. Which makes it very cool to work with. Almost like a Stickles, I guess. Well, this page is different, that's for sure. Now I'm going to have to let this dry. Overnight before I even close this journal. This side's not sticking though. That's bothering me. Well, I'm going to have to stop working in this journal for now. But can you see the sparkly netting at the top? I like that. I like my skeleton. Now this is from our local penny saver newspaper, the one that comes for free with all the ads in it. And this was advertising a haunted house or haunted event at the local fairgrounds, and they called it the Fear Grounds instead of the Fairgrounds. But I love this skeleton with the wings, and he's sitting on a grave. But I covered up the event information with the picture, which I'm hoping stays down. Oh, there's my clock. Morning Dove o'clock. And so I'm going to have to leave it at this and come back. I have an idea for a few more pages. So thanks for coming along today, and happy junk journaling. Bye-bye.